Thank you, Kara. Good job. Good job, yeah. Hard act to follow there. My IT guy is going to get me hooked up. I'm the proud principal of Summerour Middle School, and it is indeed an honor and a pleasure to be here this evening to talk with you guys a little about one of the most interesting and one of the most needed programs that has come about for quite some time. And I'd like to thank Dr. Murphy for inviting me to speak tonight, and thank the folks of the United Peachtree Corners Civic Association for having us here this evening. I see some friendly faces out there, some folks who've been principal for the day at my school, which is an awesome program. We're going to talk a little bit to you about the impact that a new program called the Junior Achievement Financial Literacy Program that is coming to all middle schools in Gwinnett County Public School System. That is phenomenal. I want you to think for just a moment. Imagine this. Imagine kids having the opportunity to actually firsthand experience being working in a major corporation. Firsthand experience of being a business manager, firsthand experience of being a president, CEO kind of a thing. Well, this is what we're talking about. We're talking about the Junior Achievement Empowering for Our Future, and they're partnering with Gwinnett County Public Schools to help us do something that is going to be an innovative and very forward-thinking project. I read an article last week, and I just wanted to let Mayor Mason know that I've been keeping up with what you're doing over here. And in that article is in the AJC about the United Peachtree Corners Civic Engagement Association, and Mayor Mason said, "Keep focus on whatever we can do to provide safety and improve quality of life for our citizens." The Junior Achievement Financial Literacy Program being offered to middle schoolers students will help us do just that, because we know that a well-trained workforce is essential for economic growth. Through this program, middle school students will learn to be more financially literate and better understand budgeting and business. So, Gwinnett County Public Schools, of course, being the innovators that we are, 3 times being in the finalists for the road, and 2 times actually winning. This is not something you can apply for, people. This is what we reached out and they got us on that, and we are just so excited to be the winner for the 2nd time. YJA Financial History in middle school. Well, the key things, as you can see up there, is this is an opportunity for a reality-based program. I mean, it is a simulation. I'm going to show you a YouTube video of the actual facility that is in the downtown that is in operation right now for 4 other counties. But the beautiful thing, as I let you kind of read through YJA Financial Literacy, the beautiful thing about our partnership with JA is that this is only for Gwinnett County Public Schools. So we're not sharing this whole program with any other school district anywhere. This is for Gwinnett County Public School middle school students. So we're going to get our middle school students equipped to be little professional businessmen and women. So these are the reasons, and these are the things that they're going to be focusing on so that our kids are going to be ready. Their proven results. They looked at student results, and 94% of students strong connection between choices they made in simulation and real-life choices. I won't read those to you, but they really did a lot of research to determine how effective that is for students. And not only that, they did research with the educators to see how they receive this program. And you can see that everyone knows what a benefit this kind of a program will be for our middle school students, because we know that the earlier, as Beauty P. Baldwin here was talking about, how early it is so important to reach the students really early and hook them in and with interest. Imagine middle schoolers now having an opportunity to simulate business, a real life thing, because they're always asking, how's this going to help me? What can this do for me? Kind of a thing. So this is indeed an opportunity for them to really engage in something that is reality-based. And then, of course, you have the volunteer results up there that you can see. Well, this is the facility. This is the new high school that's going to be the new cluster. It is taking students from Central Gwinnett High School and Berkmar High School. It's over on Old Norcross Road at Sugarloaf. It is an absolutely unbelievable facility, and in that facility is where we will be housing the Junior Achievement Financial Literacy District. Not only that, these are the JA BizTown. These are some of the major corporations that are involved with this program and have been for the last 3 years at the facility downtown. They're going to be coming along with JA. Summerour Middle School has been partnered with Junior Achievement folks for the last 5 years. They come into our school and help our students with Career Day, and they've been really an active members in our school. But this is taking it, this is like on steroids. I mean, it's really a program that middle schoolers are just going to have an opportunity to get immersed into real life business. And these are the major corporations. All of our kids know these businesses. And this is the JA Finance Park partners that will be utilized. But the interesting thing is that it's not only are these major corporations going to be involved, but also some businesses right in Lawrenceville. The courthouse, we have the Brand Bank. There are going to be many of those businesses getting involved as well as these. So, I have a little short clip for you so you can really see exactly how it looks in action. JA BizTown, Finance Park in action.
Each year, thousands of students graduate high school never knowing what professional or educational opportunities are available. Even worse, many lose focus and don't even graduate at all, never stopping to think what a financial strain this will have on their futures, or lack thereof. The Atlanta community decided to do something about this. Welcome to Junior Achievement's Chick-fil-A Foundation Discovery Center. In 7 months, this space at the Georgia World Congress Center was transformed from a few empty rooms to a simulated city of Atlanta to develop a place where our children can experience learning like never before. This place was developed to educate, but designed to inspire. But the learning does not begin here. Before stepping foot in the center, every student completes 18 in-class lessons. Then, almost every weekday, more than 200 6th through 8th grade students, that's more than 30,000 students a year, arrive here and are given the opportunity to not only dream of a bright future, but to actually experience it. In JA BizTown, students take on the role of an employee, a taxpayer, and a consumer. During the simulation, students receive unique job assignments, which include everything from a cashier to the CEO of a Fortune 500 company. By the end of their day's work, each student has experienced life as an employee, deposited a paycheck at the bank, and made purchasing decisions for themselves and their company. And across the hall at JA Finance Park, more students have the rare opportunity to experience their personal financial futures firsthand. Here, students receive a real-life situation. This provides them with a job, income, education, and even a family scenario. Based on these details, students visit the various businesses, gathering information to make financial decisions, such as managing a budget, using banking services, and even determining lifestyle and investment decisions. The learning here is authentic, immersive, and interactive, so you know the lessons are going to stick. Thanks to this 360-degree educational experience, by the time these students begin high school, they will have already encountered what it takes to generate a thriving business or manage a family household. Lessons that are crucial to keep students motivated to continue their education and develop into successful professionals. Join us in allowing all students to gain opportunities and take control of their future.
How awesome is that? So just imagine Gwinnett County Public School System having just that program right in one of our high schools, that all of our middle school students will have the opportunity to be exposed to that level of understanding of finances, so their financial literacy is starting early enough so that they indeed can make a difference and be effective work people in our workforce. So thank you very much.
Well, the beauty of tonight's program is it's been videotaped, and we'll be able to show this all throughout Peachtree Corners and make certain that every one of our citizens knows, as you do tonight in person, what is coming from your investment in public education, what is coming from your tax dollars. You've just seen in action 4 of the most dynamic leaders that we have in Gwinnett County Public Schools. This is the result of, again, our citizens committing to public education, making certain that all children, not just our own, but all children can, will, and do learn. I'd like to share with you that our superintendent, Mr. Wilbanks, J. Alvin Wilbanks, would like to have been with you this evening. He regrets that he can't. He's gone to Washington, D.C. for a conference, a very important invitation to Gwinnett County Public Schools, and he wanted me to be certain to tell you that he sends you his very best. He's generally always here for these programs, but tonight was an exception. And you heard our speakers refer to the innovation in our public school system. It's this innovation that allowed our school system, for the 3rd time in 5 years, to be named either as a finalist or a first place winner in the Eli and Edith Broad Foundation Best Urban Public School System in the Nation competition. We can't apply for this honor. We can't be nominated for this honor. We can't nominate ourselves. It comes to us by metrics, the metrics that you've heard described here this evening. How well are our children learning? How well are our students performing? What is our teacher education initiative and linked to what our students are learning? And so we're extremely pleased to come to you tonight and tell you in front of these great leaders who've made it possible. Thank you, community, for your support of public education in our county, and thank you for allowing us to again be selected the 2014 Broad Prize winner, Best Urban Public School System in the nation. Lynette. The question is a terribly important question. Our Commissioner Lynette Howard asked, why did we not continue to win the Broad Prize the 3 years between 2010 and 2014? The rules of the Broad Foundation Prize are that you must refrain from any participation in the program, nominated or not, for 3 years. You must stay out for 3 years. And so you won't be surprised at the announcement of the Broad Prize for 2014 that our superintendent said, you know, let's take a day off to celebrate, but we'll be back in 3 years. we want to have a three-peat. But thank you for such a wonderful question. We'd mentioned to you that we would have time for questions, and I don't know, Gray, if there have been any questions. All right, then out of respect, and I want to especially thank our speakers and our panelists this evening, out of respect for our next speaker, then won't you join me, oh, excuse me, Miss. Absolutely. What a wonderful way to end our part of the program. In 2009, we were a finalist, and we received $250,000. 13 of our students in Gwinnett County Public Schools received scholarships, some for 2 years, some for 4 years, depending on what their choice selection was for continuing after graduation. When we won the prize in 2010, 52 of our students received college scholarships, 4 years or 2 years, and the students were selected by the Broad Foundation. They set the requirements, and they made the selection, and the students who were in our class of 2010 will be in their senior year as we are now celebrating, and we're very eager to get those students to come back to us. And so now, with our $500,000 that we were very fortunate to secure last week in New York City, we'll have additional numbers of students from this class, the class of 2015, graduating, and they'll have the opportunity to go to college. The number will yet be determined, somewhere between 13 and 52. Thank you for such a great question. Won't you join us in expression of appreciation for the wonderful panel?